It's always good to have our good friend, psychic medium Jessica Mangum in the studio. Good morning, Jessica.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm here. I'm awake. It's a beautiful day.
It is. We asked Jessica to come in this week because we wanted to get... are you okay over there?
No. This mic doesn't... Okay, there you go.
We're having some mic issues.
Okay. All right. Now the mic is okay?
There you go. But, that mic, pops you in the face sometimes if you don't,
Yeah, I have a fat lip now.
maneuver it perfectly.
Here, hold on. Let's move it towards your face.
Yeah, that's basically what it does. I
So-
used to sit there all the time and would get popped 3 times a show.
Our good friend Jessica Mangum is here. She was here on Halloween, and we did a lot of readings for people who had family crossed over on the other side, loved ones crossed over on the other side. And it was a great show, one of our higher rated shows. And you can go look at the videos on our YouTube channel too, right, Lorraine?
Yep, you sure can. At the ML Morning Show.
So we said, Jessica, why don't you come in and let's talk about 2025 because it's on everybody's radars already, right? So as a psychic medium, somebody with the tarot cards, somebody who brought in a crystal ball on Halloween, and we want to know, what are we looking at as we head into the holidays and we start talking to family and friends about 2025? How are we looking?
Well, I'm going to do a card reading. That's okay, right?
Yeah, please.
Okay. So
Yes.
everybody take a nice big deep breath in, breathing in, letting 2024 go. It's been quite a year. I don't know if you're with me, but everyone just kind of ground.
Listen, I think forget the political stuff, even non-political stuff.
Yeah.
If your candidate won, your candidate lost, you still had a year.
Yeah.
Like
There was a
anybody
lot.
and everybody I know had a year.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think everybody was worn out by the time we got to Election Day to begin with.
Yeah.
So, and then whatever's going on in your personal lives
Yeah.
too,
Big
Yeah.
Al, did you take your breath? Let me hear you take your breath. There's Big Al. There you go. All right.
Big breath.
All right.
Okay, so I'm spreading the cards out
So this is kind of a blanket reading for everyone.
Yes.
Okay.
because we're all connected. We're all connected. Okay, so
There's some card music for you.
some magical card music. Beautiful. Oh, I love this. Okay.
Oh, good.
Thank goodness. I'm going to take a deep breath again. All right. So the central card is everyone's going through a little bit of heart conflict. On the YouTube video, I'm going to show the cards. They look like this. Yep. We're going through heart conflict because that's actually going to make us stronger. You know, when you have a friend that you have an argument with, and when you get through that argument, you have a discussion, everything's fine after that. That was 2024.
Okay.
All right.
We're getting through that wall, the obstacles, and then our opportunity is going to be Spider-Woman. So yeah,
What's that mean?
that means everybody should be meditating and not. It's hard to meditate. So doing the things that bring you joy, doing the things that bring you some clarity, and that could be reading. It could be just being still.
Vacationing, Loren?
Are you taking any vacations?
I am.
Yes.
Yes.
She loves
of course I am.
vacation.
I did read that after election night that all of the apps for meditation skyrocketed to 90%.
Yeah.
Everybody downloaded something just to woosah and chill out.
Yeah. Get back to normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's huge. So when these things happen, they're drastic, they're changes. We need to do that. We need to get centered. And it says it in the crown space too. So in the head space, our minds, I don't know about you guys out there, but mine's been all over the place. So it's hard to meditate, but just like I said, taking a deep breath is going to help with that. I'm not going to show you the card because it's a bunch of swords and they're kind of scary to look at.
Okay.
But you create your reality. So what I would suggest that people do is write down, what is 2025 going to look like? Maybe we talked about burning things, right?
Yeah.
So writing down 2024, the things you want to let go of.
Oh.
Right. Emotionally, mentally, physically, even spiritually, the things you don't want to hold on to, so that moving into 2025, you can manifest something really positive.
I like that.
Control what you can control.
That's
Yes.
right.
And you know me, I love a burn party, right? But I've never actually written down things I want to get rid of, except for maybe ex-boyfriends, and burned those.
Yeah.
But I haven't done this in years, but I used to make vision boards at the end of the
Yes.
year for what I wanted the next year.
Yeah.
And I haven't done it in years, but maybe, it sounds like maybe I should be burning and doing that this year.
Yeah. I used to do workshops with vision boards. It's a great way to really, I used to like making collages, right? I forgot about that. So absolutely do a vision board. In the past, I'm not going to talk about that either. It's just like all these swords everywhere.
Yeah, the past is contentious, man.
It really is, but it has to be. It makes us stronger.
Right. I mean, think about all that happened in 2024, weather-wise.
Yeah.
Just weather-wise alone, right?
Yeah.
And then assassination attempts. And I mean, my gosh, wars, crazy times.
Yeah. So we're going to get through it, everybody. We're going to get through it.
I love it.
In the future, and we can always change the future, right? But I wouldn't, because this is a card of abundance. This is called the Three of Cups. It's overflowing. There's a lot of good things coming in. But again, I do recommend setting what you want, what's more important for you specifically in your life on piece of paper, burning it. Fire is the quickest element of communication to spirit.
Is that why we do the Chinese lanterns and
Yeah.
stuff?
Yep.
There you go,
cool.
Loren.
Cool.
Yeah. You can do that too.
I just did it for my dad's 20-year anniversary. So we did the Chinese lanterns for his
That's so cool.
passing. Yeah.
I lived in Thailand. That's a tradition. So they always honor their ancestors. We don't do that a lot.
No.
Also, I think they might be illegal here, so I'm not 100% sure.
I think we need to reinvent the way we look at funerals as well. Like, I'm all about that New Orleans celebration of life.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
if it calls for that, by the way. Obviously, there's some very tragic deaths, but, somebody who's lived a good life needs to be celebrated and it shouldn't be taken as a sad moment, But
I agree.
have you flipped them all?
Nope, there's one more. So
Okay.
there's one in the position of what I call the ancestry. And this is interesting because we have two cards. My cards are cultural. These are Native American. And it doesn't mean that we all need to be Native American, but it means to be in touch with the earth. Mm-hmm. And this one's all about working with the elements. So it's interesting. We've been talking about fire. And when I say working with the elements, I mean like air, breathing in air to clear out what we have in our head space, because there's always a lot of stuff going on. Big, deep breath in and breathing out. Taking lots of salt baths, having fire pits out back and just letting go of the past and breathing in a beautiful, bright, abundant, because it already says it right here, future. Yeah. So, and this is White Buffalo Woman, if anyone knows who she is. She's a little bit of a goddess. She came in to teach essentially how to work with elements to better our spirit world, to better our spirit life, our connection to that which we believe in that's purest in our heart space.
And
right?
those are all random cards that you pulled out.
Oh, yeah, out of a 78 card deck.
That's what we're looking at.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Jessica actually is going to be out and about, and you guys can check her out on December 7th at Sanctuary Imports in Plaza Midwood for the Yuletide Psychic Fair. Doors open at 11:30 on the 7th. First come, first serve. Readings from 12 to 6. You're going to do 6 hours of readings?
I'm going to take a break. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm exhausted.
You do an hour reading in here sometimes for us, and you're exhausted. Poor thing. Anyway.
No, I leave. You guys don't see me jumping around in the parking lot.
She's going to give you a full amount of time, 18 minutes,
Yeah.
and the price is going to be $50, which is great. Lots of readers and healers and shopping. Once again, December 7th at Sanctuary Imports. You can go say hi to our friend Jessica Mangum and get a reading done.